year, and he brings the ball up the floor off a turnover for the Bulls. Luka looking for his first game, 81 of the season. On the move, here's Luka, went to the free throw line a moment ago and misses.
So the West was going to be the best. Wherever he was playing, supposedly, that was the best conference.
As Luka misses on a three-pointer, he got the ball back after a Dwight Powell offensive rebound and weaves to the defense to score. Across his half court with Dalen Terry guarding him, and Dalen Terry fouling him.
Right.
So did money change hands?
Here's Luka on a drive against Dalen Terry and scores inside. Murray's been a great three-point shooter this year. He missed inside. Luka did not miss inside. Split his free throws. Kings in front by 4. Luka operating against Kessler Edwards. He rebounds his throws. Kings in front by 4. Luka operating against Kessler Edwards. He rebounds his own miss. Murray has taken 3 threes and missed all of them. Let-offs for Dallas so far.
Back down here often.
And all.
That meant a lot, Art.
Luka lays it in as Luka on a spin and a drive, and it falls in. Drive in the paint, stopping and scoring. Minutes and games of any starting 5 in the league this year. Luka working over the defense on a post up. Sabonis.
Defended by John Collins. Capella coming over to help out. Luka uses the screen and lays it in. Luka against Sadiq. Turns and hits. Threes in that Golden State win. Luka rolls it off. Doubled. And leaves Luka open for the 15-footer that hits and falls off. But here, Nick got that 15-point lead. Dallas is coming back. Luka off the glass and good. It's going to be Luka ending up with it. Takes that big body, missed a shot. Not a fourth quarter in Atlanta. Luka going to work. Pump fake, shoots over Bay, connects. Green, a breakout for Luka. He's going to take it all the way and lay it in. And a foul. Luka, spinorama on Bay. That's a tough shot.
Doncic. Ball-dominating guard who can 2.5 minutes in a meaningful game for both of these franchises. Doncic powers it up in and a career high. 2 more than he had last season. Doncic off glass and right back into the 22. A deflection by Lowry and a steal back by Doncic. Off one leg, 2 points.
Cone here early, taking it upon himself to jumpstart the scoring for the offense.
Easy score for John.
But also the defensive possessions, finishing with defensive rebounds.
Doncic with a short flip. Deflection by Butler, taken down by Doncic. Oh, took an extra step. Missed the for national championship Monday night.
Yeah, big time shot make there right at the end. Number Scotty.
Thank you, Jeremy and Coach Rothstein. The Heat are on a 10-2 run. Doncic gets right back to work. And here comes Luka. Coast to coast for the score. Luka have numbers 3-on-2. Irving drives in, feeds Doncic for the easy score.
Well, that's just too easy.
It's great to see Eric Spoelstra coaching at 1 possession at a time. Oh, Doncic.
Oh, it's going to be side out Dallas.
Doncic angles in and banks it in.
Oh, the Heat really getting it done beyond the arc right now with 9 threes early here in the third.
There's Don. Luka against Hero. Oh, way too easy. Doncic, good closeout by Vincent. That was excellent defense by
the way he uses that backboard. One of the best in the league at using the glass.
Doncic.
Trend and get better from a positive perspective, feeling good getting into the playoff too.
On Tuesday, hopefully by then, Bam Adebayo will be good to go. With all the offense, you almost forget that Bam missed the game.
A solid 4. Doncic flips up and gets the bounce. Doncic, Irving throws it ahead to Doncic. Doncic stripped by Niang. Doncic felt he got hit on in the rebounding department. Doncic finds some space. Powell sealed off Embiid, and an easy zones growing here at the Wells Fargo Center. Doncic floats it up and in. And this is an opportunity for him. Doncic spins against Melton and banks it in. He's just... And what has been a terrific first couple of quarters for the Mavericks. Doncic not that time. P.J. Tucker, 4 to go.
Pick and pop. You got to be ready to shoot the ball.
Doncic off balance. Bank shot wouldn't go. That last Melton. Doncic goes at Niang. Little Euro step layup. He missed it. And a great look on Bullock. Maxey with 22. They've scored 10 straight. Doncic ends that run with a beautiful. Doncic guarded by Harris. Gets past Harris. Goes inside. Blocked by Embiid. Joel Embiid with the
Dallas team as the season winds down, and they're outside of the playoffs, the play-in right now. Rebounded by Smith. Doncic, 18-footer. Warren, yeah.
Good defense. Yeah, he got it, but
Doncic tossed it up. No, did not get the.
this is where will they double team him or just let him play straight up? He can't guard that. That's not gonna happen.
6 total points in the last 2 losses to Boston and Atlanta, as that's short, but Doncic gets
Change your pace and ball handling, because he's a terrific ball handler too.
and count it and a foul.
I would say that, you know, sometimes in these years, it's hard to vote for Coach
Christian Wood, Jaden Hardy.
the exciting rookie. There's Luka leading it short. Rebounding is Luka out front against JT Thor. A step back from the top of the key.
Energized team is the Hornets. And I think they gained a lot of confidence that Lucas scores on the end.
Ball in transition against good defense by Charlotte. That was just their second turnover. Drive inside, and Luka, who laid it in, missed. 3rd year in the league. He had 2 years with Oklahoma City. Maladone on a 2-way contract now. Luka, another layup. Curling, and he catches it from Kleba, but Luka misses the layup. Rebound, Mihailuk chased Luka off the line, and the giant killer.
Yeah, he's in his rhythm from the field, all because of the Mavericks defense. Luka didn't get
Long defender along with Mark Williams. They doubled Luka, then Williams backed away once there was a lot of space. A trailing Luka. A blow by around Mark Williams off the dribble and then turns it. Luka drives inside, flips it up and in. Luka made a 3, breaks down the defense with a dribble, and scoop to the hoop, rolls off before the season. And they'll see them tonight and Sunday afternoon. Luka in the paint with a basket. After tonight's contest, Luka working inside, faked the pass, laid it in.
whatsoever.
Luka over Hayward.
A chicken.
I mean, at least a bird. Luka on the blow by, and that's 2 goaltendings called run by a half dozen. Zigzagging through the defense. Luka scoops it around Nick Richards. Rebound.
Oh, they're the kind of team, Mark, especially when they're injured. They got to find a way to get some buckets.
Luka around JT Thor. Some resistance in the paint, but not enough. Later tonight of things for Charlotte. Here's Luka inside, and PJ Washington comes up. Luka turns down a 3 to do that. What a decision.
And the Hornets playing a little zone against the Mavericks right now.
A drive and a giant killer by Luka. Good shot. They were once down 21. Nice. 1/3 of that lead has against a 23-win Charlotte Hornets team. Luka over Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah, taking it.
Luka drives, Euro steps, and scores inside.
You don't have to settle either.
Motioning for Wood to set the screen. He got to the defense. That's another 2 for Dallas.
DiVincenzo personifies that. He averages about 14 points per game at home and 6 on the road. His foul. He's off to a hot start, 4 or 5. Luka gets down the middle of the lane, hangs, and banks it in. Luka gets past him again, deep into the paint, scores again. And it's obviously have a big impact on the tiebreakers as Doncic again able to finish, hung in the air and banked. And an easy bucket for Kuminga. Luka right back down the floor, missed the layup. Rebound Curry.
Is your only chance against Doncic.
He's got 12 points as, Doncic missed the reverse layup. He's 4 for shot clock at 5. 3-minute mark in the half. Luka into Looney, missed it. Doncic 4 for
Boston and Philly, I think, are the prohibitive favorites as Kuminga. You got a chance in any series.
And what you just said is on full display right there. Points by the Warriors to go up 7. Doncic down the middle of the lane. Again, finds a way to get to the rim. Doncic on the drive. And he banks it in, plus a foul, a 3. who's been the primary defender when he's been in the game on Luka, and Doncic works his way to the paint. And
committed to the double team early to get it out of his hands.
Doncic missed the shot with Luka penetrating. Puts it in. Ties the game.
By Curry against two defenders on the ball.
Doncic gets that one to fall. Lob inside to Doncic. Underneath the basket. Got to put it up. He does. Missed it.
Table for you the rest of the night. 76% from outside the arc since the All-Star defensive window. He's relentless with his effort. Doncic, that's just brilliant offense. Luka, the fade baseline high arcer won't go. Ball game, just under 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. Doncic, a little slow-mo. They open up the night tied for 10th, which would be that final play-in spot. Doncic off the glass, no. Still there, they've won 4 in a row, and they've got a light load the next 2 weeks in terms of the level of count. Even take another look at him playing. Doncic, his first basket since the... Look at this individual defense, the toughness, the battle. Forces Luka away.
Active offensively early.
15th in the league at just over 25 points per game to get halfway through the first quarter. Luka, a little hesitation inside against Olynyk. Way up, but short. Many is 8. Slicing through the defense. There's the first lead as Luka got to the rim and leads Utah with 8 points. Into the first quarter, Luka scores with 3.5 left. There's a screen by Maxey. A drive by Luka. All the way to the basket, stretches out to scoop it home. 2 defenders. Part away to Holiday. Offensive rebound, put back. Luka inside. The journey is stopping for him, and he'll be in Salt Lake City for a long time. 2 minutes gone by third quarter. A drive, and Luka misses a layup. The timeout himself, he put his hand up and said, hey, everybody, I got this. Now, here's your top games with Boston to start his career. The other 567 with Dallas. Luka in the paint, no good. Fontecchio lost the ball. And a developing 4-on-1. Luka got it by Kyrie, but got it. It's left third quarter. Luka fumbles the dribble, shoots a fadeaway. Again.
The rotation is the key. Booker, underrated defender. Getting a contest on Doncic.
Thing right now is you're watching a game. When you see the double teams on the dribbler, just watch the big men come up.
Good shooter from deep. Here's Doncic with 4 on the timer. Gets past Paul, in and out. Beat at the 4-minute mark. Doncic just too powerful, but he comes up short.
Once for Booker in 2.5 games playing alongside Kevin Durant. Here's Doncic keeping it, and high off the wall and clear out.
He's going to take forward. There it is.
No good, though, on the shot.
They're going to double, and then they're going to be weak in one rotation.
Doncic, they're going to call it off. They'll go to the bench. Terrence Ross going to come in, playing his 4th game as a member of the Suns. Doncic thought he was
high on the court today.
There's a lot of guys we'd pay to see playing in this game as Doncic is fouled by Booker. 9 of 12 shooting for Durant. He's got the last 8 points for the Suns. Doncic off the wrong foot.
Yeah, let Paul shoot the shot. The clock was down. He had to take it. He made it. He got bumped.
Count the basket. Brown and Cassidy Hubbard here in Big D. Doncic into the paint, goes up, puts it in off the window.
Give it ton of credit. No hesitation.
Here's Luka. Can't tie the game.
29 News at 6.
The Dallas players are still crowding the foul line where Durant was.
To create. When he's with the second unit, the ball is in his hands most of the time.
Doncic.
Say what he's doing is wrong. Obviously not. But see, this is a quick move. Quick, decisive.
Said that there is no creative list, that there's no ulterior motives, that he just wants to give it his best.
The team and the direction and where it's headed.
Doncic going blue.
Really good shape, but look at this as he goes through the moves and does all that.
Sixers out of fouls. Irving into the corner. This is Luka. Baseline, masterful.
Yeah, he's gonna have his hands full right now, though, with Luka.
Doncic wants to take Melton. Embiid hovering. Luka.
And they break it.
Something tells me that record is not safe. Doncic.
Starting lineup together for the 22nd time this year. In the paint, Luka opens up the night with a basket. on Sunday afternoon. Grabbed the board after the miss by Halliburton. Luka inside and 2 more on the board for him. Had a missed 3 on that trip down the floor for Halliburton. Here's Luka inside, and it crawls over the iron to fall for Indiana. 9-20, and they're in the midst of a long road trip right now. Off target on the base. Career 40% three-point shooter, 42.5% this year. That's 8th in the league in three-point percentage. McConnell trying to front Luka. To no avail. Inside, Luka. But a bigger defender now on Luka. Halliburton. But he still takes that bigger defender downtown. Convince me on that one.
DJ.
Luka just overpowered Neesmith. Here's Luka coming down the edge of the lane. Down he goes. It was contact with...
Wasted on the block.
Yeah.
They have a lot of good perimeter players.
Here's Luka inside. He got the points right back for Dallas.
2 words.
Dallas up by 2. Blocked from behind. Luka taking it to the basket. A recovery by a 10-0 run. And the Pacers have done that in 1 minute and 16 seconds. But that is with the screen. Luka the ball. Driving on Jordan Nwora. Built difference. Luka Doncic. Teams he's played with in his NBA career. Here's a drive by Luka. And it's a block shot. Nembhard defending Luka. Under 6 to go. Back half of the 4th quarter. Hardaway, Bullock. And that completes the group on the floor. Luka comes down the floor. Powell there to clean up the mess.
Threshold, 38 years old. Let's just continue to remind him of his age. I'm sure he appreciates that. He's gone 45-5 and
10. Off the Christian Wood screen. Waltzing through the paint. Missed it. So did Hachimura.
So did I.
Yeah, I thought I heard one. Well, there was a whistle there. Doncic picking cherries at the other end for the bucket. Luka goes quick with it against Vanderbilt. The Lakers get the stop round. Vanderbilt hounding Luka. Sometimes it doesn't matter. He left that one on the front rim. Luka put it on a platter and scored it.
critical to getting the Lakers back in it.
They cut it down to 9. Luka got that packed. Lakers have cut it to 5. Luka touches the paint and left it short, and a foul.
Like all the greats.
Luka into the lane, got it.
That's a big-time bucket.
Luka turns the corner inside and bully ball for the bucket. Doncic out front. Spins on Reeves. Left it short, and then Luka thought about the 3. Steps through, whistle, foul, count it.
So
Vanderbilt on Doncic took the contact and left it short.
Look at that line.
And we saw it in the past with Charlotte and previously with New Orleans before he got married this year. Nice roll for Luka. Drive into the paint. Double pump. Powell trying to follow home the middle. Spurs have made a lineup change. Dominic Barlow is in the game.
It's fine.
And maybe a chance for more first quarter points. There's 2, could be 3.
Yeah, I think it's as simple as that.
Diving into the lane here is Luka and a blocking foul.
Full contract. Spurs committed to him.
Luka in the paint, and that's it. Going downhill late in the shot clock. Examples of that. Here's Luka trying to bump off Zach Collins. Misses in the paint. And they're back within single digits. This is an 8-point game. Slicing to the defense. Layup for Luka. A couple of Buckeyes on this roster. Random the other. Spinning at the free throw line. Tough shot.
For Donovan Mitchell. He's got Jokic and Luka Doncic.
Donovan didn't want...
All right, Luka, let it fly. Let it fly. Yeah. Okay. And was given.
All the guys, especially they're going to double, make Dallas pay.
Now Luka's in the lane and he banks it off, backing in on Porter. Luka taking his time over Porter, and that's the way to use the lane. Catch it. Averaging 16.5 on the season, and that's an easy play inside for Luka as the Nuggets lead 20-14. Luka. Basket count. He has come on, 20-year-old rookie. Now Doncic. That's short. Nicole is 14 games. Luka trying to get away from Christian, and he does. But he's missed his last 7 threes as Luka cruises in for the layup. And the Nuggets defense
seemingly so much more comfortable driving and getting crafty with his finishes.
Luka puts it up, missed it off the in the second quarter here has been held to 4 of 16 shooting. So the Nuggets defense has been very good. Back over his head, and it's taken away for a moment. Flies right to Doncic at times. Luka's on the run. That's good.
Too low.
With youth that are at risk in the juvenile justice system, so our main goal is to support them.
1.7 assists and 4 rebounds. Here he comes again. That one's off the mark. Ish has got it. Nuggets are calling for the double. Luka knifes through, and he missed the layup.
McDaniels got put on skates, but then recovered. Minnesota has the last 6, and they're doubling up Dallas. Luka with the drive, in on Gobert. The hands of Luka. A shot fake, another one. Got it back from Powell. Runner at the end of the clock. Trailing the play is back into the mix. He thought about a 3. Instead, he'll take it inside. Fancy go. And here's Luka. Remember, Prince has got 2 fouls. He's got to be careful, and he has to be so careful. 4 rebounds. Post-up opportunity here for Luka inside, and he scores with a foul. Edwards trying to keep Luka out of the paint. Turnaround shot. Up on Luka. Woods got to get out of the paint, which he just did to avoid the 3-second call. And Luka, no, off the glass. But Christian Wood leads the way for Dallas with 18 points. Big screen by Wood. Drive by Irving. Here's a drive by Luka. Luka over Jaden McDaniels. He scores. Here's Luka with another drive. Went away from Wood, who was coming over to set the screen. And Wood moves the ball. Kyrie moves the ball. Luka drives it inside. Scoop to the You're averaging 10 points. But capable of doing much more damage than that. Spinning, shooting, hitting in the paint.
Right heel confusion. Admitted yesterday he's still dealing with some pain. Here he is trying to do a little get back. Resist. And Luka understands that they need to play with the quicker pace. And here he is right now. 8-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Luka in the paint. Got it. He's up. Here he is trying to check Luka.
And this is what Luka can do. He can just throw their players, see him not being the head of the snake and really sacrificing. They won't do it either. Move.
As Doncic. Kyrie straightaway 3. No, but Luka tipped off. Sabonis with a little help on Doncic. Quietly and slow.
Anxious to see really after the break is what these trades do.
And they're going to get Herter charged with guarding Luka, the NBA's leading scorer. Tough, perhaps one stop away from their biggest victory of the season as Luka, a quick one.
All right, that wants to post up. Now you're going to take the ball out of his hands? No. And he's going to get easy stuff.
On that box as well.
Luka, fall away. Not bad. Waiting for Dwight Powell. He'll take it himself, though. Cavs at 7 of 10 to begin the game. And that's too easy. Way too easy, and he blew the Luka again got what he wanted. Man, got the mid-range. On the carry. And he's going to get a layup out of it.
The hardest guy.
Luka wants Powell.
He's good now.
Yep.
He's good.
Right where he wants it.
Yeah, once he gets 2 free.
Luka again in the paint and a layup.
All right.
Boy, he dribbles forever. They're 24th in the league in scoring. Luka again, all the way to the paint, all the way to the free throw line. Yeah, now he gets into the paint for a layup, and he's going to the line.
So Jonas too, and he did a Dwight
game, and he's got a lot to do with it. This young man, on his way down, he gets an easy one off the glass.
He's searching.
10 so far for Jonas. Got to stop the basketball. Ooh, yeah.
Luka to the lane. Luka with a shot. Yes. Luka picked up by Duren. Luka will drive it and score it off the square. Luka Doncic with a power dribble and a drive and a deuce. It won't go. Rebound tap and controlled by Finney-Smith. Luka to the basket, lays it up, lays it in. It's Pistons by 11. Luka to the basket, scores off the square this time. Now
Luka Doncic against Boyan. Buries it from the baseline. By 11 again. Luka to the basket. Scores it. To Hardaway Jr. Luka by himself on top. He'll just drive it, lay it up, and lay it in. Wow. Look out. Luka Doncic drives again. Gets to the rim, lays it up, lays it in. Luka against Killian. Wants to take him inside, misses the glasser. Green all the way across the court to Reggie Bullock. Inside to Luka for a dunk. Doncic against Bojan Bogdanovic. Gets to the elbow, fires, spills it. Outside, and Dinwiddie has the rebound. Luka from the lane.
Clear advantage for Phoenix as Doncic backs his way in. You can hear those boos.
First game for the Wizards since they beat Orlando with 138 points. Whistle, and the Mavericks head the other way.
Luka stopped because he thought the whistle was going.
This is his third game back from that brief absence. Down the lane, Luka to the basket and scores. Coming off an Orlando game where he went 0 for 5 for the floor. He's on the board, and so is Luka.
It's safe to say that's his number.
Here's Luka inside against Avdia. And he's got...
Which is why the Mavericks wanted it.
Down the lane, knifing inside is Luka, who scores.
That really stretches that percentage up.
Oh, way up and in. Luka stopped the Washington run that had pushed them out to an 8-point lead. Powell and Bertans are in the game. And Luka once again. Luka driving around Anthony Gill to the basket. Everything for Luka. By Hardaway. Loose ball picked up. Luka. He's got Green running with him, but going all the way. Luka drives right. Once. Going to take him off the dribble and score.
Can't stop him.
No. For the year, he averages a bit over 10. Whirling and twirling and hitting. Luka.
At mid-range because they're not going to take it all the way to the shot clock.
Great move. Slicing through the defense again. Luka. Currently on top by 4. Looking to go up by 6. And they don't. Got Gabbard switched out onto the perimeter on Luka. Takes it down inside. Too strong on the layup. And Luka posting up against Kuzma. Back to the body. Oh, Kuzma recovers and blocks it from behind.
Luka's angry.
And he's going right to the basket. Layup high off the glass. No good. Powell, I'm sorry, a moment ago with the free throws for Dallas. Now here's Luka inside. And a spin and a win. Dodo attacks it. Luka, another trip into the paint, flips it up, scores again. Bradley Beal miss. Game is tied. Dallas trying to go in front. Oh, block shot from behind by Beal. Who's a three-point play out of the timeout. So the Wizards back in front. Luka maneuvers through the defense. It's got a chance for a three-point play. Gill. Spin move against Barton into the teeth of 2 defenders. And over.
Stop.
Now it's Luka around Anthony Gill. Driving. And down he goes. And there's no... Luka against Beal. Multiple time All-Stars. And you can... Luka against Kuz. Bump. Fades. Oh, and another one. Hello. Again, we shall see.
Hopefully, good cut there.
This is normally going the other way around with Powell cutting and Luka. Couple of free throws for man. Clippers lead. Now it's the Giants on the nifty move down the line.
Well, I'll cut him some slack then, as it was a little bit flat. That's the shot you wanted. Great defense by Batum.
Healthy, but this is the first time in over a month they've only had 2 players in the game unavailable due to injury. Jackson. Robert Covington is in. He's guarding Luka. Drive by Luka, and Dallas still is in a drop.
He's lost some quickness, though, because of all the injuries.
9 points in the game for him today. A Luka jumper lead has been whittled down to 3. Last 2 baskets by the Clippers. Luka no-point shooter. Morris right now defending Luka on the perimeter. Luka drives, double pumps, and using the glass basket. And the Clippers score in the aftermath. Stepping back to the top of the key. They had the foul on Powell just a moment ago. First it was Dinwiddie, then it switched to Powell. Now it switched back to Dinwiddie. When the starting center, Zubac goes out. It's small lineups on both sides of the floor. Luka goes to work inside. Luka around the D, and that falls in. Morris missed 1, and that's it. 27 out of 28 today. The jerk shots on the floor, and he's knocking on the door of both of those numbers today. Post up Luka, shot no good. Tip out.
Comes off the screen. Little midi step back, Strong and Hero with the rebound. Martin on Doncic. And Bam in the drop. Doncic weaves through traffic for the bucket.
That's a good seal here. He's got good size.
At the foul line, Ariel. They leave him alone at the elbow. I'm not sure that's part of the scouting report, but they got away with it. Good contest that time by Adebayo.
And Justice Winslow. And Winslow's battling of demons. And how Spoelstra.
Luka spins. That one rims out. Luka in the lane. Got it.
And he makes it. You didn't foul him. You contested.
Luka was looking for the foul. Here's Luka. Spins and fires. Fouled by Hero. And one.
His game.
Doncic with the mid-range. Rebounded by Lowry. Doncic got tied up. Good defense by Strus. Surveying the court as he tries to back him down. And it falls. Wow, what a kid knows what buttons to press, doesn't he?
Done a great job and kept Doncic in here to...
By Green. Doncic inside. Got it. To start the game. DeAndre Hunter gets the assignment on Doncic to start.
Well, first of all, you have to rely on your depth more as Doncic forced into a tough one.
Capella all alone on an island. Luka with the floater, got it.
How to make those type of passes, truly incredible.
Well, they're going to have to... Good defense, but a better shot by...
There, too. And that was one of the great beatdowns of all time.
Man, I think George tips his staff there. Doncic off glass. Luka on the drive to his left. Okongwu stayed down. Didn't matter to Luka. Trae Young, an assist short of a double-double. Doncic missed the layup. Trying not to get walked down and bullied by Luka. Spins and fires. They get the stop job for Luka to go to work. Touch the paint. Float game is pure.
Not ready for it.
Here's Luka through traffic all the way and blocked out of bounds. Missed two outside. He missed two inside hitters. Made one outside, and that's Luka with his first since we've had a whistle. Up the baseline, through the defense, down goes Luka. He's got great defense in his DNA. He tries to stop Luka and does force a tough shot in the middle.
Yes. Not in the case of Dame, Lucas, Steph Curry, all the great players in this league.
In the league now, is
no, it's not. If it's your shot, take the shot. Luka misses.
Fouls. He's starting tonight because Christian Wood is injured, right ankle sprain. Runner off the glass. Luka. Berlin in front by 16. They led by 19. Here's a move by Luka, and this one off the glass is good. He missed one. 8.5 minutes of the third quarter. Drive. Luka stops. Baseline. Got it. Simons has 18 tonight. Luka breaks down the defense around Payton all the way to the cup. He'd only scored 9 points in the first 3 games. He's got 10 tonight. Luka spinning and winning. Portland is a good three-point shooting team. They're 7th in the league at 37%. This is not... Luka dribble drive around Nurkic, and another drive here by Luka around Nurkic. This layup doesn't bounce.
He may be the second threat that the Dallas Mavericks need.
Game, a foot injury. As Doncic gets the whistle, and it... Doncic throws it down into second gear, and the little turner about 6 minutes. As we go into 2 minutes in this first quarter, Doncic. Now one leads to the other. That's his first assist, but all those drives and finishes by Westbrook is Doncic with a
game, and they struggle in the half court. So both coaches urging their players to...
Doncic always probing, and now he springs free. Christie, the rookie, finished the half on a 9-2 run to lead by 11 as Doncic now with extra pass. Hardaway Jr. No. Doncic can't get the follow.
Come here with Schroeder on Doncic.
Spins away from it. Too easy for Luka. Down the week in the West last week. Averaged 35 a game. Doncic lays it in. He springs free. 9 for Wood now. Doncic taking on the rookie. Clears him and lays it in.
21 from 3. Killing them right now in this game.
Doncic.
To the finals in the bubble, but he's just struggled after the injury.
Doncic missed it.
But
again, Westbrook and Doncic in and out. Dallas by 2 with the ball. Doncic with James on him. 3 to shoot. Gets it on the rim. Schroeder clear.
Doncic wants it back, understanding they haven't been blitzing.
Doncic gets a step, and there's what a game. Doncic lays it in. Luka Doncic.
They get Doncic on the post up.
Doncic, little fade away, in and out.
He's 6th in the league in field goal percentage. We're seeing why. 62.5%. Jumper, Luka on the board. They turn it over 15 times a game, and here is Luka driving through the lane. Good look.
And that's going to free other guys up when you do double him. Luka looking for
7 for 7 on threes in the game against Dallas earlier this year. The Mavericks won by 2 as Luka hits a Terrence Mann. Little separation on the fadeaway. Wide. Woods behind the play right now, and he's up to his feet. And I'm going to say he's a flatline guy out there, but he doesn't show very much emotion. And we've seen a lot more of it tonight as he's there. Maybe a few more wins, and they're not in the play-in tournament where they ultimately lost to the Pelicans. As Luka takes
body language of his team.
Luka working against Norman Powell in the paint. He scores 10. And he just had an offensive rebound and put back. Luka with a drive inside. Bumped by Zubac. Scores. Heavy lifting that Dallas has to do. And that bounces in. Ben has 8 points in the fourth quarter. 10 for the game. 8 to come here in the fourth. He's working on the post up once again, Luka. Luka has been sizzling from out on the left wing with 2 made threes. This time he's going to drive it. And 13 rebounds. And Valanciunas has the first 2. And Luka does not have the first 2 yet. This is on the drive inside.
You got to keep in mind the Pelicans coming off of a game for blasphemy.
Here's Luka on the move. Mid-range jump shot over Trey Murphy. No good. Turnover for New Orleans. Their first of the game. Give and go. Luka and McGee. And it's Luka scoring.
Lead. It feels like they should be up 30. New Orleans cannot buy them.
But Luka dominant first quarter against a depleted Pelicans team. And Luka contested jumper is big screen by Powell. Luka zigzags through the defense. Down the edge of the lane. Tough shot falls. Found Luka. Luka maneuvers through the defense. Scoop to the hoop. It's around and out. 4 on the shot clock. Luka behind Powell. Powell plying the road. Murphy way better this year. But tonight, that was his first basket. Nice. Now puts it down. Shooting the Dirk one-legged fadeaway.
Been so active.
And that is officially his first block of the game. And Luka, you were thinking one-handed. Joel Daniels, Graham. Here's Luka breaking down the defense. And got all the way down deep for the fancy. The quarter before that. Here's Luka and Wood on the pick and roll. Luka takes it inside, fades, and hits. Between 11 and 20 points here in the quarter. To beat the buzzer. Now, Luka, a 3 a moment ago, puts him at 34. Looking for 2 more on the really tough fade. McGee just came in. Luka breaking down the defense with a little help from
Christian Wood, a free agent at season's end. And Doncic misses his second try. Celtics have to allow about that, and what they're hoping to see tonight is Doncic gets on the scoreboard.
A sight for sure. And creates so many of their shots.
Tough shot over Tatum. Doncic. Is this sustainable? Is Doncic right on cue? A little crossover and a finish.
Coming 5-game road trip at some point. He's progressing well as Doncic misses that. Dorian Finney-Smith is dealing with an adverse.
Doncic down on the block, working on Hauser. They identify the targets immediately.
He's shooting a career low 35% from 3.
Doncic can't assist at 18 made baskets, 7 on the 3-ball as Doncic fires up an air ball. Tatum on the move. Defensive player of the year on him, 1-on-1. And Doncic so tough down on the block.
In the last month, in my opinion, why their percentage is down. And Luka might be hurt.
Again, it's Horford trying to check Doncic. And Doncic and one for Boston.
Tatum also with 7 rebounds and 6 assists. So even so nobody's just going to be able to play somebody off the floor in the playoff. The extra pass. That's your best three-point shooter making the extra pass to
get themselves back into contention these days as Doncic comes up short. Clear it out. Doncic against Smart. Smart hits the deck. No whistle. Doncic misses.
3-point shots for each other.
Biggest lead of the game for Boston, up 23. Doncic.
The Rockets. So you run back, you got to have vision. You want to see what's going on.
There's Luka's first shot. Gordon had it for a moment, a fingertip. Now Luka will drive, and he is on the scoreboard. Luka around the wood screen will pick and pop. Now he'll take it himself. But he kind of gets.
You'd like to see him shoot more and more of them.
Dallas has scored in 2 minutes. The drop gets him 10 points in the quarter. Back to him. One walk to the other. Blocked by Smith. Knocked out of bounds, though. Rockets have missed 5 free throws. Another miss. Offense side. Luka now on Smith one-on-one. Created separation, but missed. It will be Dallas's final possession of the first half. They'll drive. And that time he's able to give it fair. They got some
That's your big Rudy Gobert guy. Turning on Gobert?
Yeah, turn on Gobert. Luka now will post. Eric Gordon not giving an inch. Forced him to a tough. Eric Gordon not giving an inch. Forced him to a tough turnaround. Got his own miss though.
That is tough. You players and coaches. A couple of guys, you just know they're going to be coaches when they finish it.
Doncic passes up the 3. And then works on Green, missed that. How many loading? Series 2-1 in favor of Dallas. Luka on Garuba this time. Doncic on the move, penetrating in on Garuba. A couple of ball fakes, the foul and one.
The expectations definitely change as a starter.
Luka goes glass. 31, one-on-one with KJ. Spins on him, steps back from the elbow, tough jumper, no good.
Luka Doncic using the Christian Wood screen, bounces off Jeremy Sohan. He's got his first bucket. Trey Jones gives the Spurs a 4-2 lead. Luka's got all 4 of them after 2.
Well, the look game is good. The penetration game is good.
They're way on the glass tonight against him. Doncic with the spin. Doncic the 5th.
Backdoor bounce pass.
Doncic with the moves over. So
defenders are just aggressively trying to block your shot, and you end up falling for half of them.
Luka Doncic still out on the floor. There's been a one-man wrecking crew as he fires on the turnaround.
He's got to be denied the basketball.
And then weaves his way into the paint and scores 2 more.
Never talk about.
Yeah.
A lot of David Thompson. There was so many.
Right.
Continue to take the Mavericks and specifically Luka's best shot and bounce right back. He fires on that. Gets right into the grill of Luka Doncic. Turnaround jumper comes up short.
Well, I mean, that's a byproduct of the game being so wide open. I mean, James Silas, we just talked about it, right?
Yeah.
There was no movement whatsoever there. Just advance the basketball, give it to Keldon, and let him go to work.
Doncic, Doncic isolating Sohan. Turnaround jumper. Doesn't even hit. Comes the double team, spins away from Sohan, floats one up, and rattles it home.
See, Jakob up higher.
It's a free lane to the cup for Doncic. 4.5 to play. Doncic off the glass.
It's lefty shot in the paint. World-class effort.
Sohan forces Doncic to turn away that time. He's trapped now. Tough shot. What a defensive possession.